Welcome back to Old Charles the channel, where we dive deep into the history and hidden value of rare and everyday coins from around the world. Today, we're exploring one of America's fascinating state quarters, the 2002 Louisiana Quarter dollar. If you have one of these in your pocket change or coin collection, don't scroll away. Its story, design, and value might surprise you. The Louisiana State Quarter was released on May 30th, 2002. As the 18th coin in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, this program ran from 1999 to 2008 and honored each state. With a unique design on the back of the Washington quarter, Louisiana became the 18th state to join the Union back in 1812, and this coin proudly celebrates its entry into the United States. The design is not just simple artwork, it's full of history. The reverse side of the Louisiana Quarter showcases a pelican, which is the state bird, symbolizing the resilience and culture of Louisiana. The outline of the state, marking its geographic importance along the Gulf of Mexico. A trumpet with musical notes flowing out, representing Louisiana's deep connection with jazz music which was born in New Orleans. And, of course, a reminder of the Louisiana Purchase of 1803, when the United States acquired a massive territory from France, effectively doubling the nation's size. This coin isn't just money. It's a snapshot of American history, art, and culture. Before we talk about the value, let's cover some quick details about the coin itself. Features George Washington's profile, as designed by John Flanagan, with slight modifications by William Cousins. Reverse, back ***, the Louisiana design we just discussed, created by John Mercani. Metal composition ***, 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Weight ***, 5.67 grams. Diameter ***, 24.26 millimeters. In 2002, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these coins for circulation, but also special collector's versions in proof sets. Now, how many Louisiana quarters were actually made? Quite a lot. Philadelphia Mint, P Mint mark ***, around 362 million pieces. Denver Mint, D Mint mark ***, around 402 million pieces. San Francisco Mint, S Mint mark, proofs ***, about 3 million clad proofs and 1.1 million silver proofs. That means, in total, over 768 million Louisiana quarters were struck, making it a very common coin in circulation. But remember, not all coins are equal. The condition, mint mark, and errors can dramatically change the value. So, what is the Louisiana State Quarter worth today in circulated condition, the type you find in your change? It's usually worth only its face value, 25 cents. In uncirculated condition, straight from a mint set, the value can range from $1 to $3 in clad, copper nickel, are worth around $4 to $6, while silver-proof quarters can fetch $8 to $12, depending on grade. But here's the exciting part. Error coins ***, can bring in much more. Collectors pay high premiums for mistakes such as missing clad layers and even rare minting flaws like broad strikes or die cracks. Some of these error Louisiana quarters have sold for $50 to $200 or more, depending on how dramatic the mistake is. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coin grading ranges from good, G4, where the coin is heavily worn, to mint state, MS 70, which means the coin is flawless under magnification. For the 2002 Louisiana Quarter, a coin in circulated grade, good to very fine, is basically worth face value. In about uncirculated, -50 Australian dollars to -58 Australian dollars, you might get 50 cents to $1. In mint state grades, MS 60 to MS 65, prices go up to $5 to $15. High-end coins in MS 67 or MS 68 can sell for $100 to $300 at auction. The current auction record for a Louisiana State Quarter is an MS 68 graded coin, which sold for over $1,500 because of its nearly perfect strike and luster. If you're collecting Louisiana quarters, here's what to look for. 1. Mint mark. Location ***, P, D, or S under In God We Trust. 2. Sharp details, especially on the pelican feathers and trumpet notes. 3. Shiny luster, a good indicator of higher mint state grades. 4. Errors and varieties. always inspect carefully under a magnifying glass. And don't forget, the silver-proof versions are always more desirable to collectors because of their precious metal content. So, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but it carries the story of America's growth, culture, and history. Most are worth just 25 cents, but the right condition or rare error could make yours worth hundreds, or even over $1,000. Let's dive deep into the fascinating history behind the Louisiana State Quarter of 2002, because this coin is not just a piece of metal. It tells the story of how Louisiana became part of the United States and why it remains one of the most culturally unique states in the nation. The Louisiana Quarter commemorates Louisiana's statehood in 1812, when it officially became the 18th state of the Union. But the story starts much earlier, in the late 1600s, when Louisiana was part of the vast colonial ambitions of European powers. Back in 1682, French explorer Robert de La Salle claimed the entire Mississippi River Valley for France and named it Louisiana, in honor of King Louis XIV. For nearly a century, Louisiana remained under French control, and New Orleans quickly grew into a vibrant port city at the mouth of the Mississippi. But control of Louisiana changed hands several times. In 1762, after the French and Indian War, France secretly ceded Louisiana to Spain. The Spanish governed the region for nearly 40 years, though French culture and traditions remained strong. Then, in 1800, Napoleon Bonaparte of France regained control of Louisiana from Spain, hoping to rebuild a French empire in the Americas. However, Napoleon's ambitions didn't last long. Facing military struggles in Europe and a costly war in the Caribbean, he decided to sell Louisiana to the United States. This led to one of the most important land deals in history, the Louisiana Purchase of 1803. For just about $15 million, the U.S. doubled its size overnight, gaining over 828,000 square miles of land stretching from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains. This purchase not only secured control of the Mississippi River and New Orleans, both vital for trade, but also paved the way for America's westward expansion. 9 years later, in 1812, the territory of Louisiana became the first state carved from this new land, officially joining the Union. And that's why the Louisiana Quarter proudly references the Louisiana Purchase with its design. But Louisiana is more than just a land deal. It's a cultural treasure. The coin's design celebrates the pelican, the state bird, which symbolizes resilience and family. The trumpet and musical notes represent Louisiana's gift to the world, jazz music, born in New Orleans in the early 20th century. Jazz grew out of a blend of African rhythms, French and Spanish melodies, and the vibrant culture of New Orleans, making it one of the most original American art forms. And let's not forget Louisiana's French heritage. Even today, you can see this in the French Quarter of New Orleans, in the Cajun and Creole cuisines, and even in the French-influenced legal system of the state. No other U.S. state has such a unique mixture of European, African, and Native American influences to is. Oh, when you look at the Louisiana State Quarter, you're not just seeing a piece of pocket change. You're holding a miniature history lesson that tells the story of colonial rivalries, the Louisiana Purchase, statehood in 1812, and the cultural heartbeat of America, music, food, and tradition that all trace back to Louisiana. Now, let's take a very close look at the condition of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter, because collecting condition isn't just a small detail. It's often the difference between a coin being worth only 25 cents or being worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. When we talk about coin condition, we're really talking about coin grading. This is a standardized system used by collectors, dealers, and grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. The grades range from heavily worn coins that have been in circulation for years, all the way to pristine mint state examples that look just like they did the day they left the mint. Let's break down the condition levels for the Louisiana State Quarter. These are the most worn Louisiana quarters. In these grades, George Washington's face on the obverse is very flat, and the details of the pelican, trumpet, and state outline on the reverse are faded. These coins have seen heavy circulation, and because so many were made, they're basically only worth face value. 25 cents at this level, the coin still shows considerable wear, but more details remain visible. The pelican outline is clear, though feather details may be soft. The trumpet and musical notes can still be seen. Collectors might pay 30 to 50 cents, but they're still not highly valuable in these grades. These are coins that were in circulation briefly, but still have most of their original design and luster. You may see some light wear on Washington's hair or the pelican's feathers, but the coin still looks sharp overall. These can sell for 50 cents to $1.50. This is where values start to climb. Mint state means the coin was never used in circulation, so it has no wear at all. However, you might notice bag marks, tiny scratches, or dull luster from the minting process and handling. Now we're talking about coins that are sharply struck, with brilliant luster, almost no marks, and great eye appeal. These are the coins collectors love to grade and put into protective holders. Asterisk, and in the rare case of an MS-68 example, you're looking at auction records that have exceeded $1,500. Don't forget about proof versions, which were struck for collectors. Proofs have a mirror-like background and frosted details. They come in both clad, copper nickel, and silver versions. A standard clad proof, PR-69, might sell $4.05 to $7, while a perfect PR-70 deep cameo could sell $4.20 to $50. The silver proof Louisiana Quarter, especially in PR-69 or PR-70, can range from $12 up to $50 or more, partly because of the silver content. Now, let's not forget one of the most exciting factors: error coins. A Louisiana quarter in poor condition with a dramatic minting error can still be worth far more than a perfect coin with no mistakes. For example, an off-center strike where part of the design is missing could fetch $50 to $150. A missing clad layer error, where the coin looks coppery red, can sell $100 to $250, and extreme double die errors can bring in $200 or more. Even if the coin has circulation wear.so, condition matters in two ways. First, the traditional grading scale that rewards coins with sharp details and brilliant luster, and second, the unique factor of minting errors, which can make even an average-looking coin a valuable rarity. If you're a collector, always handle your Louisiana quarters carefully, preferably by the edges and not the surface. Store them in coin flips, holders, or slabs to preserve their luster. And if you think you found a high-grade example or a possible error coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A certified grade from PCGS or NGC can massively increase both the coin's desirability and its value.